All right, let's have a little bit of fun with Week 12, London in the locker room. We're here with the new guy. I guess we could call you that. Allow me to reintroduce this man. It's Isaiah Hodgins. I like to start these things off with something in the locker that is a must-have for you.
Yeah, I was saying, definitely some supplements, creatine or my recovery supplements right there, and I got some deodorant too. And I told him it's essential, especially after practice. A lot of people be stink just showing up to meetings. Throw some deodorant on, please. This is for around the league, so there you go.
Bad underarms and bad breath is like the two things you smell the most in the NFL locker room.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Can't be us. Can't be us, especially as light-skinned brothers. We gotta be fly out there. All right, let's just talk about just your week last week, man. Break it down, and why do you think you were able to have so much success in your first game back?
Yeah, it was a crazy week, just getting a text, basically halfway through my meetings on Wednesday. Was looking to fly out on Wednesday night. They didn't have any flights. Had to come out Thursday morning, get straight to practice, meetings. But, it's really just a testament to teammates, coaches. A lot of people were there to help me out, put in extra hours with me, help me try to remember as much as I can from the playbook, third different offense this year. So just trying to recall and remember all that. But, I was definitely just blessed and thankful for this opportunity that, God put me in the position to be able to come here and display my talents on Sunday. So
Mike Kafka, when talking to the media, said he was impressed with what you were able to do on such a short week, and said how extremely hard it was for anyone to pick up a playbook, a week into it, let alone a couple of days. What is it that from this offense that you were familiar with and most comfortable with on Sunday?
Yeah, definitely some of the route concepts and formations and stuff. But this offense has a lot. As a lot of code words, a lot of different verbiage from the last time I was here. So I was really just trying to harp on that stuff and get that stuff down, so I could go into the game full confidence.
Was it more the meetings that got you prepared, or the on the field work with the quarterback?
Man, it was definitely both, man. Any free second that I had around here, I felt like I was doing an extra meeting with my wideout coach or with Wandell and Jameis and something, just meeting extra, getting the plays down. And then obviously, the more reps that you get on it, the more walkthroughs and stuff, it helps a lot. So the way that CAF structured the practices and everything helped me a lot.
So now what? Because you've come here before or during a short part of the season, the back end of a season after the deadline back in 2022, you led the team in receiving. You come back day one, game one, you lead the team in receiving. You've been a part of the business of sport here. So now what's your mindset going forward for the rest of this year?
Yeah, really just take it week by week. Whatever role that the Giants need me to play, I'm going to try to do that the best I can. So whether that's we get people back and they say, hey, we need you to block, cool, I'm going to do that. If it's special teams, if it's red zone, third down, whatever they need me to do, I'm going to just try to do my part. And, I've been a part of NFL. It's my 6 years, so I know how the business goes. People either go down or, crazy stuff happens during games, and they might need me here or there or a different position. So I'm trying to prepare myself to be ready for anything. So.
Is there a difference in Mike Kafka, the offense coordinator, and Mike Kafka, the head coach?
I love Kafka as a coordinator and a coach, man. I obviously loved him when I first got here in the 2022 year. I love him now. I think he brings a lot of high energy. He demands a lot of, high intensity and detail in his work. And I respect that. And it doesn't matter who it is, if I'm out there messing up or if it's, anybody from the quarterback to the line to whoever, he's going to hold him accountable and say, redo it, let's restart this and, attack it the right way. So, I respect that out of him.
All right, man. Welcome back, and congrats on that first game, bro.
Appreciate that. Thank you.